Hey, what's up, all you action figure lovers out there? Master Marvel's back at it once again, bringing you an action figure review of the DC Multiverse, Justice League, Batman, and Cyborg, and this is that Collect and Connect Mother Box set. I believe these were Walmart exclusives. I mean, nothing really special about them. Other than I think that this is probably the preferred Batman you would want for that if you wanted a Justice League set, Yeah, this is just one of those I've kind of procrastinated on getting around to reviewing them. I'm way late on it, but we're going to go ahead and get these guys open, get a closer look at them, and put these little boxes together. I just decided to go ahead, instead of individually doing them, I'm just going to do them both together. So, just to get these guys out of the way. And then I can finally move on to the Aquaman wave. And then the Shazam set. And, other than catching up on some of the stuff I'm missing, that'll be all my DC Multiverse stuff until McFarlane kicks it off. So, awesome. Because honestly, I mean, I didn't mind so much reviewing the later DC Multiverse stuff because they did a better job. But these older ones were just crap. And that kind of excludes some of the Justice League stuff because that was sort of closer to the time that they were making improvements on their stuff. But still, we're not messing with no Marvel Legends here, man. We ain't even close. Damn, get the fuck out of there. Yeah, by the way, spoiler alert, I don't always have the cleanest mouth in my reviews. And you know what? I don't care. Because, people are just way too easily offended these days, and for that I don't care. I mean, times have changed. What wasn't really acceptable years ago is acceptable now, and it's just a part of people's vocabulary. So, if you don't like my language, don't watch my videos. That's all I can tell you. And I doubt most of you will have any problem with it, because most of you guys that are watching my reviews are adults yourselves. So, what is? Yeah, this stupid tight joints. Not to mention either that I think part of the problem, I feel like that's breaking. Okay. God, it was definitely breaking. I just had to keep going with it though, man. Screw it. But yeah, part of the problem I think, which is what I'm having difficulties with, is on these brittle pieces, is because my toy room is not insulated. It's kind of like a built-in porch, more or less. A closed-in porch. So, it's October. Middle of October, and it's starting to get chillier, so it can be cold out here, and when plastic is cold, it's stiff. So yeah. Alright, well, there's the Batman. I mean, he's okay. Like I said, I like this one better than the other one, because the other one was kind of more armored looking, and yeah, this just gives more of a classic Batman look. I don't have him over here. I do have this one over here, the other Cyborg from the actual Justice League set, and I like that one better than I'm going to like this one. I can just say that right now. Nothing wrong with this. It's essentially, well, it's not the same, and there are definitely some differences, but Like, he's definitely more armored up here. I might have to do a comparison on that. Yeah, he's beefier. But I like this one mainly just because you can see his head portrait. It's not covered by the mask. Oh, man. So let's get these impossible boxes out of here. Jesus. I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to be rough about it because I'm tired of these dumb toys getting the better of me. Any luck, this won't break coming out of here. Okay, here's Cyborg. This feels just like crappy plastic, man. I don't know. Did Mattel make this or did frickin' Fisher Price make it? I can't tell, man. These are so crappy. God. Before I get into it any farther, let me give you guys a close-up of these so you can see the differences. You see this one's a little more boxy. He's got kind of more shoulder armor going on there. Chest is a little beefed up. So they are definitely different. They're not the exact same figure. But I still like this one better. Or at least it would look cool if I could swap the head somehow, but you don't dare try to... You barely even want to mess with the articulation, let alone try to take a piece off. I mean, that's just how crappy they are. I mean, I wish I had a way of you, like, being able to tell on camera just the type of cheap plastic we're working with here. And maybe... You hear that? That's plastic. That's like brittle plastic. You know? They definitely need to change their recipe on plastic, that's for sure. You know, add a little bit of rubber to it or something. I don't know. They got to make it more durable because this is, you know, if adult collectors are breaking these things just trying to do a review, imagine what's going to happen when a kid gets a hold of this. It's going to be in pieces the first day and they're going to be crying like, oh, I broke my toy. Oh, it's the end of the world. So, yeah, Mattel, I mean, quit raping people, you know, just getting their money and giving them crap. Like I said, I can't be too hard on them because this is, you know, these are 2 or 3 years old already. They were out, you know, they did make some improvements. We saw that in their newer stuff. But, I mean, man, this is just ridiculous. They should have been ashamed of themselves for making these. So let's check out these motherboards. And I'm sorry to diss on you, Mattel. I mean, because I've loved your products since I was a kid, man. It was all about He-Man and everything. But the quality was better back then. You just guys got lazy and cheap. Oh boy. We are in trouble now because I've got these suckers put together. And Steppenwolf is definitely going to be trying to get his hands on them, man. He's going to be wrecking shop. So, now this, on the other hand, I did review this already. This Collect and Connect figure. This thing's dope. So, excited to have that. But these figures, meh. Meh. Yeah, like, man, see, that's a good example right there. Like, I can only describe it to you, but, like, the head, all right, the plastic that's used on this head is kind of a rubbery feel to it, you know? If they would just do more of that, I think we'd have better figures anyways. I mean, they'd be weighted, too, but that's probably another thing, you know, it cut costs. The cheaper, thin, lightweight plastic, a lot cheaper to ship. So, but I mean, come on, man, Mattel. You guys are like one of the biggest toy companies out there, next to like Hasbro and stuff, as far as like, you know, main retail action figures and stuff. You've got the money. Quit bullshitting. Make better products. It's pretty simple, man. Especially when you got adult collectors like we ain't spending money like buying toys for our kids because we don't care if they roughhouse with them and get tore up. We're buying these as collectors, man. We want to keep these forever. So when we buy these, we don't want them to break right out of the package, man. So really, when that happens, I feel raped. I feel like I've been cheated by Mattel, and it's not acceptable. So, you know, going on with your future projects and your Master Universe Origins and stuff like that, I'm really hoping to see some better stuff out of you, Mattel, because this is not cutting it at all. You know what I mean? So, that's all I can say. But yeah, real quick, I'm gonna pull these out of shot, real quick, out of focus, because I kind of want to get Steppenwolf standing here in front of these mother boxes. Yes, indeed. Now, you know, it's like Thanos collecting all the Infinity Stones. He's got the mother boxes. So now everybody's in trouble. Alright, well, that was a lot of fun, you know. So, anyways, man, don't get me wrong, I mean, I really enjoy doing these reviews. I love it a lot. But, you know, Mattel, they just make me sick sometimes, man. And like I said, I can't be too hard, too critical on these because they are older figures. They're outdated and stuff. But, man, that's no excuse. It is not an excuse. It's not an acceptable excuse at all. Because Hasbro had no problems. Ever since Hasbro kicked off their Return of Marvel Legends, they have been killing it. And they're still killing it to this day, and they're just going to keep killing it. Mattel, you guys just sit there and watched Hasbro just sail on by, you know, making all these awesome figures. And all you had to do is relate. All you had to do is switch a little thing, you know, do some new things. And you'd still be making these figures today if you did, but you had to fucking jack off and fuck around and, you know. Now McFarlane's got your product. How does that make you feel? I don't, you know, whatever. McFarlane's a badass. He makes great toys. I'm ready to see. And at this point right now, I'm feeling like if he makes them in the 7-inch form, I'm going to be okay with that too. I don't even care. But, you know, I just want to get some good, you know, affordable DC characters. But, I don't. That's all I got to say about these, man. I'm not gonna sit here and rant and rave over Mattel, because you know, they know they fucked up, man. They know it, you know, and they had a chance to revive themselves, and they did a great job. The only problem with the DC multiverse, once they were in the blue packages, was finding the fucking things. You know what I mean? And that's like the last 3 or 4 waves that they made before their last waves were almost impossible to find. And then their final wave, the Killer Croc wave, and then the, I guess like the vintage style Batman, Joker, and Poison Ivy stuff, they're all over the place. Like, what the, whatever, you know, so like, alright, I'm done, okay? Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and share. And, you know, I'm MasterMarvel80 on YouTube. Don't forget to check me out. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will catch you guys all later. Peace.